the 2K Sports pregame show.
It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics.
Ready to go?
Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Charlotte Hornets. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Dang. Brook Lopez is out there with Randall. Then there's Baller, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night, first game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg. 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Now here's Randall. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The shot's good from Lopez. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dang. Feeds to Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 5 now.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Irving. Out to Hayward. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
They really do. I mean, whenever they play each other, it means a little bit extra.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. Winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And they're playing some of the most impressive basketball we've seen all season in the NBA. It's hard to think of any team that's played better than they have during this streak.
And, Greg, I love the attitude they're bringing onto the court every night, the belief you can see in this group. It's going to take something very special to beat this team.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Randall. Waller is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Dang, and it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, when Byron Scott and I had a chance to catch up a few minutes ago, he said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. Hayward grabs the board.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Brown kicks to Hayward. There's the feed to Morris. And that's a foul called on Ball. That's his first foul.
Well, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
They get it back. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against New York.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing and keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
Here's Irving. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And let's check out some stats for Horford. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's averaging 10 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Deng can't get it to go. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Inside, Brown, and that one is stuffed right through.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And it's sent back by Horford, and he gets it back. 6 to shoot, and dang, here we go. Kicks it to Irving. Celtics passing it around. Hayward passes to Horford. A 3 from Morris. Kept alive by Boston. Fires the 3. Again the miss by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. Passes it to Ball. Rebound Boston. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
It's deflected. Lopez with the steal. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Irving. Lopez with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road games.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Big Daddy's checked in for Lopez. The kid comes in for Randall. Corey Brewer's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jordan Clarkson. Pass to Big Daddy. Ball. He's covered by Irving. And there's the pass to the kid. They shoot again. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Horford.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston.
Marcus Smart.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a piece of it. In the corner, it's Brewer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Horford dishes to Morris. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Ball. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford in the post. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it...
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense. And it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Lakers 5 right now. Big Daddy is out there with Nance. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Brewer. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Morris with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Horford. And here's Brown outside. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Now the dish to Brewer. Nance passes to Ingram. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Nice step back to get it off. And the Lakers lead by 1.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
It's Brown with the drive. Here's Morris. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Brewer. 16 feet away, and that one's good. Brewer's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Irving from long range. That's tipped. And, oh, here we go with Brewer. Nobody back.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team. that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Dishes it to Nance. He kicks it to Brewer. Just 5 to shoot. Nance a screen. Off the pick. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Celtics trail by 3. The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
Yeah, and Al Horford really has become one of those elite two-way big men. And that's very rare. You look at most bigs in the NBA, they excel at either one end or the other. But this is one of those guys that does it all.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Lakers with some changes. Clarkson dishes to Randall. Shot is no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And Horford at 6'10", a natural power forward who's been pressed into duty at the center spot, but he holds his own on the low block.
He also does a really good job, Kevin, moving his feet and covering in space, covering the pick and roll. He's outstanding in that regard, which is important in today's game. He's got mobility and a high IQ.
Randall kicks to Dang, and it's good. And the Lakers lead by 1. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
T, the pass to G. 1:51 left in the first half. Smart, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forwards, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Look at T, second in the NBA. He's so great from the line. And, of course, Gordon Hayward. He has the edge there.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work, and they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Feeds it to Smart. The kid passes to T. Changes up. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Lakers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Dang. From outside the arc. And the basket good. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And that one's good.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. T, the pass to the kid. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dang. Fast break. The Lakers. Randall's running. That's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
A great second quarter here after a difficult first. I'd say they knocked the rust off. Sometimes it takes a little while before you get the blood flowing and you find your rhythm.
The kid passes to Smart. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Got it up. No good on that last second attempt, and that does it for the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The biggest lead for them during the period was 6. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Terrific game for Brown. 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Marcus Morris is out there with Hayward. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Horford. And it's Brown and it's the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
That 3 off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Morris dishes to Brown. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And former coach of the year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Here's Horford. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Randall kicks to Clarkson. He dishes it to Lopez. Puts up the baby hook, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Lopez has got 10.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
It's stolen by Dang. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Lakers with some changes. Big Daddy's checked in for Lopez. Brewer comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jordan Clarkson.
Now looking now at the numbers for Big Daddy. How last month turned out for him, putting up about 10 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Larry Nance is checked in for Randall. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Champ. How last month turned out for him: 3rd in blocks, 4th in field goal percentage, and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And I like the fact that he's committed to dominating in that category as a shot blocker. His awareness and hustle really off the charts.
Ball, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. And again, the Lakers no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And guys, you know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, this guy screams potential at you. I mean, perfect size and length and speed for a 2-guard. He plays both ends. Right now, it's all about consistency for him.
Passes it to Big Daddy from downtown, and that one's good. Big Daddy's got 5 now.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The kid passes to Hayward. Here's Rozier. Goes up on the wing, but they recover it. Hayward outside, lets it go from deep, and good on the basket. Hook it.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. And Al Horford is just a winner, guys. I mean, win 2 NCAA titles at his time playing for Florida. His teammates call him the Godfather because of how calm and quiet he is in terms of his leadership and the mentoring he provides. It's been the same here in the NBA.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Looking to end his cold spell. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that Florida team with Horford, Noah, and Corey Brewer, such a tight-knit group. All those guys still competing and defending at a very high level now in the NBA.
Each of those guys very team-first in their approach. That's what they're about, winning. And because they've experienced championship winning, they stay locked into that task.
Lakers leading by 6. Now the feed to Caldwell Pope. Pass to the kid. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Big Daddy. And the bank shot is good. Big Daddy's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
1:36 left here in the third quarter. And that one's good. 6 points for T.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And he gets the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Hayward. Tight defense on him. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
The kid, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clarkson comes in for Baller. There's the screen. Clarkson dishes to Caldwell Pope. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's T. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
It's deflected. Again, Los Angeles.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brown. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson kicks to Lopez. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the final period of play just about to start. And here is Los Angeles now. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Dang. Brook Lopez is out there with Randall. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Clarkson in at the 1. Here's Rozier. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
On defense, the Lakers. 8-point game. Good. 16 points for Champ.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Clarkson passes to Brewer. Randall kicks to Clarkson. He feeds it to Lopez. Looking for Dang. He gets it there. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Baines dishes to Morris. It's stolen by Randall. And now here comes Dang, leading the break. The shot no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The pass to the kid. Here's Rozier, covered by Brewer. And it's Rozier missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Dang kicks to Lopez. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense. Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Lopez passes to Dang. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off the left rim and out. Celtics trail by 11. Irving dishes to Smart. Poked loose. To the inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Celtics really seemed to get better as last season wore on, too. GA finished the year looking very dangerous.
Kevin, with the Celtics, they were dynamite after the All-Star break. Had the second best record in the Eastern Conference post-All-Star.
Here's Lopez, and it's sent back by Horford. Lopez a screen. Here's Dang. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
You know, one of the big things for the Celtics after the All-Star break was they played smarter. I mean, they went from the middle of the pack in terms of turnovers to a team that rarely made mistakes.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them. And south.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Battle in the Eastern Conference, this D.C. crowd hoping to watch their Wizards come out on top. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics. So they win one, lose one. Things have been pretty evenly matched so far. One of these teams has to step up.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Hayward. T is out there with Horford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot.
And we've all seen how dominant Bradley Beal can be, the 3rd overall pick in the 2012 draft. He's already had a solid young career, but still plenty of room to grow.
Now here's Horford, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. 5 to shoot. Connects on the 17-footer.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Talking about Bradley Beal's potential, it's not just the shooting, it's also the passing, and you really don't think of him as a passer, but for such a young Cougar, he's extremely unselfish, averaged over 3 assists a game over the past 2 years.
And the true stars of our game feature versatility. And here's a guy that has also tremendous upside as a rebounder. I mean, how about getting 7 boards almost a game the 1 year he was in college? So he understands the importance of impacting other areas. I mean, last season he had his highest steals average of his career.